Hello everybody, and welcome back to the show. Now today I decided to do a Halloween special. That is right. I have decided to go back to my origins, I guess you could say, and destroy femboy haters, aka people that throw temper tantrums over men wearing skirts. So like, the biggest non-issue of all time, obviously. Now, that being said, this is experimental. I've never done this before, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because I haven't done one of these in a while, and I decided, because it's Halloween, you know, it's a holiday, I may as well go back to my roots. And my roots, of course, are making fun of people that cry over men wearing skirts. One of my favorite activities. That being said, I guess we'll just get started. And for those of you who just tuned in, hello, the Gaming Giant, Olivia Bean, and Astonishing, and Nifty Narfy. And I just heard my cat meow, but I don't know what she's doing. Hopefully, alright, anyways. So, without further ado, I don't want to prolong the extend the intro too much. Wow, I'm very good at speaking today. Look, my excuse is that I'm not on my Adderall, because I literally am not, thanks to the Adderall shortage. But that's not an excuse for me to not do this, so I'm still gonna do it. Anyways, I think that the first video we're gonna be watching is called, hold on. Let me go to the first video. Now, the first video we're going to be watching is called I Hate You. Now, the thumbnail is a picture of Felix, who is known for being a femboy in anime. But the video is about me, so I'm so excited to find out what it is. Now, right off the bat, as you can see, this person used Cyberlink Power Director for this video, just so you're all aware, in case you were wondering. Alright, just don't bring it up. Alright, just, why did you have to... I didn't add this music, by the way. This is on their end.
If I was this person's father, I would get a vasectomy after seeing this clip. I would actually be so ashamed. I would castrate myself on Facebook Live. Like this.
You totally should. You should get a vasectomy. I'm just saying. Do it on Facebook Live right now. I fucking dare you. Like, I'm sorry, but if you watching one of my streams leads you to wanting to get a vasectomy, you are such a pathetic loser and a weak little bitch that you should do it, because you would not be a father figure. I know that there's the whole stereotype of, well, you see, femboys are only femboys because they are fatherless. Well, if that's the case, then any child this person has would functionally be fatherless, and would therefore become a femboy, most likely. But yeah, anyways, let's continue.
This is fucking abysmal, dude. Who are these person's parents, okay? Like, your mother needs her uterus removed immediately, okay? Just so we don't have any more of you fuckheads.
God, yes, I think that we actually need to, we need to implement eugenics and remove people's uteruses, or is the plural uteri? I genuinely have no idea. On the sole basis of, there is a femboy YouTuber that I don't like because they're a femboy. Oh, wow. What an absolute genius.
Running around. Oh my god, dude. I don't know how, like, anyone related to you can have any sort of self-esteem / ego without, like, you just constantly crushing it with your just... You literally just radiate cringe, okay? Like, honestly.
As opposed to you, the person throwing a temper tantrum over femboys existing. Yeah, but no, I'm the one that radiates cringe.
I don't know how you could do something like this and think like, haha, yeah, this is funny, haha, lay funny joke.
I mean, it started out as a joke, but, I don't think it's a joke anymore. I'm sorry. Now, I mean, if you look at my outfit, I mean, maybe this is still a joke. Maybe I'm doing it for the meme. I swear, guys, I'm only dressed like this for Halloween, ironically, okay, guys? I swear. This definitely is just, you know, this is all one elaborate troll, okay, guys? I'm definitely not doing this because I enjoy it. No, I actually hate this. I swear.
Because, they apparently came out later on, and they were like, oh yeah, this is actually ironic. Okay, like, I don't actually have a diaper kink, guys. It's just a joke. It's like, oh no, dude.
Well, okay, to be fair, I don't. Why does everybody always bring it up?
Dude, you seem genuinely embarrassed in this clip, and even if it was ironic...
Yeah, because I knew that people were gonna clip it anyway, because people were falsely accusing me of that. Like, yeah, obviously, I was like, oh shit, people are gonna clip this, because I didn't answer the question right away. And now people are gonna think that it's true, no matter how much I deny it. So I was like, fuck. That was why I acted that way. But yeah, anyways.
I would be fucking embarrassed too, to be honest. Like, to think that something like this is funny. Like, haha, this is like a funny, inside joke with my community.
Well, thank goodness we have the one and only Murphy himself, dictating what forms of irony should and shouldn't be allowed. Oh, I'm so glad. We have wonderful people like this, trying to police humor. You gotta love it. But oh no, we over here on the left are the ones that are cucked out. But okay.
Like, no it isn't. No it isn't. You're a fucking freak. You're a
Source?
weirdo. Okay, people like you deserve to... Oh, fuck, I can't say that. How do I, like...
People like you deserve to... Fuck, I can't say that. No, you can say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop you. I mean, you don't have to say it if you don't want to. But to me, it just sounds like you couldn't come up with anything to say, so you want to make it sound like you came up with something, and that the only reason you're not saying anything isn't due to your lack of creativity, but because, oh, I just simply can't say it. I just can't say it, or YouTube will remove it.
Word this so I could, like, still, post it and, like, not get shit on. People like you should be put on a bus, and we should escort...
Oh boy, I sure do hope I get to go on a school bus. The wheels of the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. It'd be awesome. I want to go on the school bus. Maybe me and you, Murphy, can go on the school bus together and sing the wheels of the bus. That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
You to a certain location and give
a certain location. What location are we speaking of? Is it perhaps a place that will help treat my ADHD? A place for me to concentrate, perhaps? Oh boy, I sure do hope it is. That'd be awesome.
Everyone a fucking a cupcake. Yeah, cupcake. Just give them all cupcakes. Yeah, totally. Laced with fucking cyanide, okay? Like, make you all drink the Kool-Aid. Fuck all of you, dead ass. Like, oh my goodness. This is actually
Kool-Aid. I mean, Kool-Aid is a pretty cool beverage, I must say. But
okay,
yeah.
Like, this is what terminally like when someone says terminally
I am a big fan of the fake laugh, by the way.
Online, I think of this. Okay, like, this is what the internet has birthed, all right? Cuz, like, losers like this used to be on, like, shows like My Strange Addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would...
Yes. I should be on My Strange Addiction for my wearing feminine clothing addiction, whatever that may be. Because that would totally be an interesting episode. That definitely wouldn't be the most boring, mundane, eventless shit imaginable. No, that belongs there with people who eat their fucking deodorant or the mattresses on their bed. It's basically the same thing, actually.
It would, like, be blatantly, like, mocked and bullied by the public at large, but now, like, they're kind of accepted. And
yeah, and now what? You're gonna throw a tantrum over it. Oh no, I can't believe that Femboys are accepted! What will we ever do? It's like you're throwing a temper tantrum over nothing, right? You just sound like a weak and pathetic loser. Like, you are less of a man than me, And that says a lot, because I'm not even trying to be manly. That's the difference. You are, but you still come across as a weak and pathetic little bitch, right?
I think this is just, like, really telling about how society is falling apart. And yes, I'm saying one...
Oh no, society is falling apart! No! What will we ever do? Ah, shit. You know, I thought that society was going well, but Murphy himself over here is saying that society is actually falling apart. Oh shit, guys, what will we ever do now that society is literally falling apart? My sheer presence has caused society to fall apart. Oh my god, guys, that's fucking crazy. Holy shit.
One singular femboy is the fall of all of American society. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, guys. One singular femboy is single-handedly the fall of society at large. I have single-handedly ended society. Society is crumbling because of my sheer presence.
Yes, I am stating that. Okay, it's because have you seen this person? Have you
seen me? Have you seen this person? Clearly, you know, regardless of how little evidence there is, I am single-handedly destroying society. Just by existing, you know, as soon as I put on the skirt, you know, society just started crumbling beneath my feet because of it. You know, it was such a huge event when I put on the skirt and thigh highs. Oh, man. And me wearing the maid outfit right now is basically me dancing on the grave of society now. Holy shit.
Heard their voice. This is actually just disgusting. If the nerd emoji had a voice, it would be this person's voice. Like, this is actually... Oh my god, dude.
Oh, man. Where have I heard that roast before? Oh, boy. I have no idea. It looks like somebody watched my first Femboy Destroys Femboy Haters video, in which I said that exact thing. I think it was absolutely the first one. Because somebody was unironically defending The Rise of Skywalker, aka the worst Star Wars movie in the history of mankind. Either that or The Last Jedi. Though they're both pretty shit. But yeah, anyways, Destiny giving Vuwash shit is the black hole calling the kettle black. Very true. The last video on oh, okay. Stopped watching Willie Mac to watch you. His video on Hassan is really good. Yeah, I was watching that as well, earlier today. I enjoyed it, because I'm somebody that does not like Hassan, you know, despite being somebody that actually believes in market socialism. It's almost like I don't want a lying, grifting piece of shit to represent my ideology. I know, it's crazy. It's almost like I want people that actually believe what they're saying and that actually know how to make good arguments to represent what I believe instead. But yeah, anyways, but yeah, I'm glad we're all Vosh supporters in this household. I do like Vosh quite a bit. He would probably think I'm annoying. Alright, the one thing that I don't like about Vosh is the bottom slander. Alright, I will not stand for that. But anyways, let's finish the video. There's not very much left.
I don't fucking know. Anyways, thank you all for 1K subscribers. I'm sorry I had to celebrate by fucking cursing your eyeballs with this cringe.
Oh no. Oh god, the horror. What will I ever do?
Yeah, have a good day. Fuck off.
I really like the part where it says Cyberlink Power Director in the bottom right corner. That's my favorite part of the video. What about you guys? What is your favorite part? Oh boy, I sure would love to know. But anyways, that video was fucking awful. I don't know why I subjected myself to that. But yeah, anyways, it's from 4 months ago. And yeah, I'm so glad I watched it. Oh wow, what an absolute masterpiece. Anyways, I'd like to see Bunk Debate Vosh. Yeah, me too. And also, I don't know what you mean saying that you thought I was gonna dress up as Hunter Avalon. I clearly am dressed up as Hunter Avalone. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah, anyways. The next video we're gonna be watching, I like the part where it ended. Yeah, me too. That's my favorite part as well. I love the part where it ended. That was my favorite part of the video. Actually, my second favorite part. I really liked the Cyberlink Power Director at the bottom. But, anyways. Vosh would probably demolish Bunk, but they probably agree. I disagree. I think it'd be pretty close. I think Bunk might win. I think it would really just depend on who's more correct, to be honest. Right? Because, like, for instance, Synth, friend of the channel, has beat Vosh in a debate. Primarily because her position was more correct, but still. I'd say she's at, like, a pretty similar level to Bunk. I know you hate Synth, Jalen, but I like her. She's cool. I don't know. She's nice to me. They're not, okay, I wouldn't say that they're a narcissistic freak. I'd say, okay, sometimes they act like an asshole, but that's, like, sort of their thing, you know what I mean? What's worse, a Cheeto or Brazo? Probably a Cheeto, in my opinion, but I'm biased. I don't know, I mean, I kind of stopped talking about the Cheeto stuff, because it's, like, I just don't care, and it's, like, after talking to him in private, it's, like, it's not the same. You know what I mean? I don't know if I told this story or not on stream, but there was one time he called me on Discord at 3 in the morning, so that he could show me a song he made. He was, like, clearly, like, high or drunk or whatever, right? Like, he definitely wasn't sober. And that shit, you know, I don't know, it just made me see him a little bit differently. It made me see him as, like, a person, and it's, like, I don't know, it makes it not as fun. It's, like, it's just such an Cheeto thing to do as well, but not even in a bad way. It's, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, yeah, anyways, he unblocked you. No, this was from a while ago. He might have me blocked, I don't know, I haven't tried messaging him. But yeah, I haven't been in any drama lately, though. But yeah, anyways, now, the next video is a video from, somebody that you may or may not know for being I don't know, fucking schizophrenic, named Zrumy. Now, at one point, Zrumy made a video on me, before he quickly deleted it. Unfortunately, it appears that it has been archived, so we're gonna be watching the archive of it. I'm so excited. But anyways, let's see what this epic video is all about. Oh, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Today, I'm going to be giving a guide for beginners on how to become a femboy.
Yes, like this person can give the top-notch guide on how to become feminine. A male.
You better believe I can.
Oh, may you add.
Well, yes, a male indeed. You are correct. I am, in fact, a biological male. Or am I? What if I was actually a biological female the whole time, and I actually went on testosterone, and then I said it was actually the opposite to trick everybody. As for this part, in case I get monetized again, we're not gonna watch the short, but basically, it's just a short of me being like, this is before I was a femboy and after. I know, that's crazy. But anyways, let's continue with this epic masterpiece of a video.
Being rampant in the commentary community past lately, you've probably heard of the name Femyoz. Femyoz is a debate streamer who makes weird content. Make me your femboy servant.
Ah, yes, a certified hood classic. Everybody gangsta till I hit him with the make me your femboy servant video. Ah, hell yeah. But yeah, anyways, maybe I need to do a part 2 to that. But the real question I have is, why the fuck are you using light mode? This is painful to look at. This is disgusting. This is a crime against humanity. How fucking dare you destroy my eyesight with this disgusting light mode screenshot of YouTube?
with a really stooped up thumbnail. His content mainly consists of him talking shit on Christianity, him debating people on Christianity, and him
Did you know that Jesus Christ died and didn't come back from the dead? Imagine dying on the cross. R.I.P. bozo.
talking about what's going on in the commentary community.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. Today I'm going to be answering the question of what is a femboy? That's a very good question. Wow, perhaps there's a video you can watch that answers it. By yours truly. I know, it's crazy.
Sake, can you please stop with the autistically annoying subtitle? Like, I'm already...
I mean, if I make this into a part of, like, a video, which maybe I do, maybe I don't, I might do, like, a stream highlights for my next Femboy Destroys Femboy Haters, where it's, like, whatever, the best moments of this. You better believe that this part of the video is just gonna be covered in text. There's gonna be text here, text there, there's gonna be text fucking everywhere, okay? But unfortunately, because this is a live stream, I can't do that right now, so, if I make it into a video, though, you better believe that's one of the first things I'm gonna be doing. Anyways...
already watching some dog shit content, but I don't need a fucking seizure while doing so.
Is basically, I hope you get a seizure. That would be awesome. Please do me a favor. Get a seizure right now, as quickly as possible. Just short for feminine boy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to smash like and subscribe.
Yes, you're right. That's exactly what a femboy is. But there's no point in doing an overly complicated video to explain what a feminine male is. Femyoz.
It was just a few minutes where I go into detail. Like, you know you can give a simple definition and then go into detail, right? Like, that's something you can do. I know. It's fucking crazy. Holy shit.
Like the debate. I'm pretty sure I made it quite obvious in this video. In his debate live streams, he'll clearly cherry pick a person who obviously does not know how to debate at all.
No, I actually don't. I'll let basically anybody debate me. It's not my fault that people that disagree with me tend to be too stupid to construct a good argument. Like, that's not my fault, right? That's their fault, right? Maybe don't be shit at debate if you want to, I don't know, beat me in a debate. It shouldn't be that hard, right? If you genuinely think I'm wrong, you know, and I am, let's say, then you should be able to beat me, right? But you can't because I'm not wrong.
And try to, quote-unquote, prove them right about Christianity. But once he doesn't know, you know.
I love when yeah, that's definitely my goal, is to prove people right about Christianity.
Know how to debate and you actually fucking destroy him, he will kick you from his server and assume that you're a troll.
Oh, wow. All right, let's see a perfect example of that. I'm sure he'll have one ready to go.
I mean, it's quite pretty obvious. He did it to my friend Kanga here.
How does this prove of an... What's this? This makes no sense. How does this prove that the universe is expanding? That makes no sense.
No, we've measured it. We look with me looking at research that literally proves my point on screen. Look at the location of different fucking, like,
you measured
stars
space and time.
Yeah.
With what technology?
Telescopes.
If we had the...
This is his example of me losing a debate, apparently. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my god. Alright, are you just here to troll? Are you just trolling? I can't tell.
Oh my god,
it feels like you're trolling.
Every time. Are you just trolling?
I mean, yeah, if you're denying the literal fucking science in front of you and you're not willing to read it, then yeah, I'm gonna assume that you're there in bad faith, probably there to troll. Like, I feel like that's a reasonable assumption for me to make. I'm sorry, it literally just is. Like, what? I just... But okay. Yeah, alright. Like, this is the thing I don't understand. I invite this person asks if they can debate me. I invite them on. I talk to them for an extended period of time. Then, I prove them wrong with evidence and do research on the spot, on stream, because I'm not, like, a fucking expert on the topic. And what source does my opponent cite? well, he doesn't cite any sources. He just says that all the evidence is fake because he says so, which isn't really an argument. So I don't know how that's me losing an argument. Hey, Femyoz, I hate Zrumy, wanna be friends. You know what? Yeah, that's a great idea. But yeah, apparently I lost a debate when this person was just denying science. I'm sorry, but I don't see where I lost the debate. We should ban religion, TBH. Just because of Zrumy, yes. I think that if Zrumy were to die, then I would disagree with you. But until then, I think that we should ban religion just to spite him. I think that'd be pretty funny.
It's probably the bitchiest thing to do to get out of an argument. It made you look like...
Wait, how was I getting out of the argument? All he was doing was repeating the same thing over and over again, which is basically just, oh yeah, all the science is fake because my Bible, lol, XD, evolution isn't real because I said so, because I'm just gonna ignore all of the archaeological evidence and like the 5 trillion fucking written papers on the topic that unanimously agree on the scientific consensus, which is that, yeah, humans evolved from apes. But okay, no, I'm the one that lost the debate.
Like a bitch because you kicked him out of the server once you started to lose an argument. You look upon
Where did I lose the argument? Please explain how I lost.
Every single person who believes in God, but you're the smart one because you believe in the Big Bang. Listen here, dumb.
No, I actually believe in the flying spaghetti monster, but nice try. That being said, yeah, I mean the Big Bang is the most likely possible outcome as to what happened. That it's the most accurate model to predict. It is the most accurate model we have thus far that predicts how the universe was created. So unless you can find a better model for predicting how the universe was created, I think you should shut the fuck up and sit down and know your place.
Dumbass, the Big Bang was an explosion, and explosions destroy things. So how the fuck would water, air, and life on Earth be created by an explosion? I'm no...
Because gravity exists. I know, it's crazy. It's almost like there can be like an explosion, but then there are objects that you know, because of how gravity works, they go towards each other, right? And then they make bigger objects, and then those bigger objects create even bigger objects, and that's how we end up with things like planets and stars and solar systems. I know, it's fucking crazy. Who would have guessed? It's almost like you get taught that shit in like middle school. I mean, this person probably is, in fact, definitely is in middle school, but still.
No fucking scientist, but I know that's bullshit. That right there is some terminally online behavior type shit. So you don't really...
It's terminally online to believe in science, guys.
We need to project and inflict that pain on other people, because FAS is quite contagious, so fuck off.
Hose mad. Anyways, that was a fucking awful video. Goddamn. How to defeat Christians who made God. Yeah, Christians will be like, well, you see, the reason that there must be a God is because who else would have created the universe? It can't just, like, you know, appear from nowhere. It had to come from somewhere. And it's like, okay, well, then where the fuck did God come from? I would like to know. A shroom trip probably created the Christian lore. That's true. Well, hey, just because evolution is a proven fact, it doesn't mean our understanding is perfect. Still doesn't debunk you, though. Yeah, well, obviously the point wasn't that my understanding was perfect. Like, I made it clear, like, I'm not, like, an expert. But, like, I do have, like, a general understanding of what is the most likely case scenario, right? And what the scientific consensus is, right? It's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be pretty damn close. The only real god is Femboy thighs. True. You are so correct. Anyways, I'll send you the video later if you want, Robin. Anyways. Let's see. Zika took my Ela, why? Do you like chili burgers, Femyoz? I had some for dinner tonight. I don't know if I've even had a chili burger before. I've had chili, and I've had burgers, but I haven't had the two combined. I didn't mean you specifically, just that science calls it a theory, but it's proven. We just don't have all the facts. Oh, yeah, well, absolutely, right? There's going to be a wider array of things that we don't know than things that we do know, right? For every one thing that I do know, I'm aware of the fact that there's, like, 10 trillion things that I don't know, right? More than that, right? Let's be real. So, yeah. I feel like anyone that's remotely smart and self-aware understands that there are always, no matter how much they learn, there's always going to be way more things that they don't know than things that they do know. You suck, Lamau? Okay, Sonderous Defender 17. I suck, apparently. In what way do I suck? I'd love to know. Here, why don't I, do you have a... Hold on. I need to, go on to here. And, sorry. 1 second. Oh, I just realized that on my stream I hadn't smashed like. But I just did now. But yeah. And,
Hello,
anyways. Oh god, that scared me a lot. But yeah, anyways. What was I saying? I don't remember. Hold on. Let me find... Oh, wait, that's top chat. Sorry. I need to go to all chat. Alright, let's see. What... So you say that Oh, okay. Wow, you're boring! No videos for me to make fun of? Are you... Wow. Cringe. I thought you were gonna give me content. I thought you were baiting me into, like, roasting you. You're so boring. What the fuck? Why are you boring? Like button smashed? Hell yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Anyways. I'm so glad to hear that. Anyways. The next video we're gonna be watching is from November the Owl. It's called At Femyoz. This is my last vid on you. Featuring Bad Boy Bean Boy 232. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait to see what this is all about. So, right off the bat, before we even see anything, it looks like, we see that there's, this video was created with Wondershare Filmora free plan. Dude, I love when your videos are created with the Wondershare Filmora free plan. It's my absolute favorite. So, yeah, I'm so excited to see, November the Owl, present the Wondershare Filmora free plan. I can't wait. Alright. What do you think happens after we die? I think we go to Flying Spaghetti Monster Heaven. Alright, yeah, this is a great intro.
It will always be astonishing to every single commentary YouTuber about this, like, this Discord user that now has an OnlyFans, which is, yep, you guessed it, it's YouTuber Femyoz.
Oh, hell yeah, that's literally me. That's my previous profile picture. I might change it back to that. I do like that profile picture quite a bit. I like all my profile pictures. They're all great.
The reticulated femboy that Cheeto talked about not too long ago. I think it was like a months ago? Yeah, months ago.
Now, if you're gonna have this disgusting watermark, the Filmora free plan watermark, the Wondershare Filmora, you might want to consider actually, I don't know, editing. So, for instance, if you make a mistake after you say something, instead of leaving that in and then saying the thing with the mistake in it, you can repeat yourself without the mistake and then cut out the mistake. I know, it's crazy. That's actually something you can do with editing software. It's an insane idea. Obviously, I'm doing this live, so if I make a mistake, Well, I guess that sucks, but either way, let's continue.
And, yeah, you know, we have a lot of stinky stuff. So, we're basically gonna get into
stinky stuff like what? The Wondershare Filmora watermark?
To this, but for now, at least, we're gonna talk about the DMs between Femi and Femyoz.
Did he just say Femi and Femyoz? Is that what he said?
Stinky stuff. So, we're basically gonna get into this, but for now, at least, we're gonna talk about the DMs between Femi and Femyoz.
Between Femi and Femyoz. Ah, yes. My favorite exchange of DMs. Dude, I love when me, Femyoz, and Femi are all DMing each other. It's my absolute favorite. Anyways.
Alright, before we could talk about that, we have personal beef over here. So
oh shit, guys, we have personal beef. That's crazy.
Femyoz is a YouTuber who, if you don't know from other controversies or other commentary YouTubers that actually documented him, he in summary, he docs 14-year-old kids, threatened YouTubers.
Kids, plural? Or by that do you mean there was one singular instance in which I leaked somebody's face, and then removed it and apologized? That would be, a kid, and I don't even know if I would classify that as a dox. Some people classify it that way and others don't. I tend to lean more towards not classifying it that way at this point, based on what I know. Either way, it's not like I've been sitting here saying, oh yeah, I'm actually so glad that I did that. That was a really nice thing for me to do. Anyways, let's continue.
Basically just does some messed up, fucked up shit, and recently I've been in the beef now. So
he's been in the beef now.
Oh, we're gonna be talking about this, and this is gonna be the last video about him. So
it's gonna be the last video, guys.
I'm gonna read out the DMs, and now the new DMs surfaced between me and Femyoz, and I'm gonna read them out to you. So take it as you will with a grain of salt, but I don't think the salt needs, and no one wants to use the word allegedly. Fortunately, I'm gonna break the rule of commentary and not gonna use the word allegedly, because clearly
no one fucking cares.
This person,
he's been in your beef, yeah, apparently,
is a bad influencer.
Oh no, guys, I'm a bad influencer. Holy fuckamole, that's crazy. You want to know how we all know that I'm a bad influencer? It's because November the Owl, Mr. Wondershare Filmora Free Plan himself, said that I'm a bad influencer. So it obviously must be true.
Clearly. So let's get down to this shit. I'm already getting pissed off. Femyoz DM me saying, "Me cago e tu puta madre."
The pronunciation.
I say, what the fuck? What a fuck face you are. That's sad. Dude needs his mom and dad. And then he responded, sweetie, and cope.
He doesn't know how to pronounce the word seed. He thinks it's pronounced sweetie. Let's replay that. Just to hear his amazing pronunciation.
And then he responded, sweetie, and cope.
Sweetie, and cope. Ah, yes, the perfect pronunciation of that message. Sweetie, and cope. That's exactly what I said there. Yeah.
And then I responded, I know you sent me that naked Jesus, you idiot.
Well, I would be able to see your message if it wasn't covered with the Wondershare Filmora Free Plan watermark.
Which I'm referring to the Discord server, which he spread blasphemy about.
He's still mad over me sending images of I think it was Jesus and Allah making out. I don't think they were naked. I think that it was just Jesus and Allah making out. It was fan art. It was Jesus Christ fan art. You should be on board with that if you're a good Christian, you know?
And then he responded, "You have schizophrenia. Go take your schizophrenia medication."
Great advice from yours truly, by the way.
What? Dude, I don't have schizophrenia.
source.
One says, I know you sent me that naked Jesus, you idiot. Well,
it says IDOT, not idiot. If you actually knew how to read and spell, you would know that.
Basically just the same messages, but the next ones I said, I have autism, I don't need to take schizophrenia pills.
Yeah, I have autism, and I don't need to take schizophrenia pills. You know what? I think you have a stupid ego, and with schizophrenia.
You
That's
know
awesome.
that you think have a... You know what? I think you have a stupid ego with schizophrenia.
Holy shit, he's even less capable of reading his own illiterate as fuck messages. Even though he is the one that wrote them. That's insane.
And he responded, you have autism and schizophrenia. These are not mutually exclusive.
I don't know why he's showing this off, like, as if this makes him look good. Like, it's just me roasting the shit out of him. I don't know why he decided to include this in the video. It's like, does he think that he looks good here? I'm confused.
I responded, are you on Mexican drugs? Because I can see that. And then he...
Yeah, no, I'm actually on, I'm actually on American drugs. I'm actually on, yeah, why Mexican drugs specifically? That's what I'd like to know. Because I'm not Mexican. Maybe he thinks I am? I don't know. I mean, okay.
He said, not gonna lie, chill the fuck out and stop acting retard if I were. And then Femyoz responded, what? And then I responded, Beta, you are crazy. And then he said, I'm just saying, you have no self-awareness and you're easy to make fun of. I'm gonna be real.
At this point, I was trying to give him advice. I'm like, dude, people are just gonna make fun of you. Like, I mean, I was still fucking with him, but I was hoping just maybe. I mean, I have very little faith by then already, but I was hoping maybe, just maybe, you know, he could gain some self-awareness, maybe listen to some advice, because he looks like a fucking retard.
Deal with you. And then I responded, I don't care what you have to say, doxer of a fucking 14-year-old.
He won't even say the word fucking.
And he said, you come across as a fucking retard.
Oh, he will. He just doesn't know how to pronounce words, never mind.
I don't know, Beanboy, what do you think about this? And Beanboy, do you think he should be kicked off of the platform or something? Cause he's being a...
So he's just blatantly pro-censorship. This is the most pathetic shit imaginable. But yeah, no, leftists are the angry SJWs that want to censor everybody. It's definitely not right-wingers. It's definitely just us lefties.
Fucking more of a retard than ever.
Hey guys, Beanboy here, and I agree with November the Owl. Femyoz is a weirdo, and I think...
Oh shit, he called me a weirdo, guys. Aw, what will I ever do?
He should be kicked off YouTube.
Oh shit, guys, I think I need to be kicked off YouTube because somebody named Bad Boy Beanboy number 232 said so himself. Oh god, there's no coming back from that. I mean, it's Jover. He literally said so in this incredible masterpiece of a video that was created with the Wondershare Filmora free plan.
And make sure you subscribe to November the Owl and me as well.
Continuing
No, I don't think I will.
on after that.
I am not a leftist, but this guy seems dumb. Yeah, I can't. What do you mean? He's an absolute genius. What are you talking about?
Femyoz responds, worthless Lamau.
No, I was quoting his misspelling. The fact that he doesn't even realize.
Literally hang yourself. What the fuck are
Bro's
you
getting pressed over nothing.
literally saying,
You're stinky and cringe, Femyoz. There's no coming back from that. Yeah, what will I ever do?
you goddamn piece of shit? I responded to one of Femyoz's like distasteful comments, and Femyoz responded, honestly, you should be a suicidal. And then I was like, that's funny because you're acting suicide.
Spelled as Swizzide. Swisside. Swisside. I love the spelling there. Spelled with two S's instead of an S and a C.
And then he said, it's funny because it's true.
It is.
Are you fucking are you on a fucking drugs or something? Because I can clearly not see that.
Yeah, Mexican drugs to be specific, in case that detail was important to you, yeah.
And then he goes on to say, it's funny because it's true. Does anyone even care about you as a person?
I had no choice but to hit him with the Femyoz paragraph.
So no, they don't. You are worthless. They see you as a nuisance. Most people see you as an inferior, subhuman piece of shit. Most people assume your head is completely empty, but there is a good chance they're right.
True.
But if you think no one is listening to you, when in reality they are listening, then then we all just think you're a retard. And then I responded, I'm sorry. What, Beta? I responded,
it's like, he doesn't even, he can't even read. He doesn't even understand what I'm saying. It's like, his IQ is so low that he can't even interpret basic English literature. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something because I'm on Mexican drugs, but yeah, I don't know.
Yes, and then he responded, are you a suicide? And then I responded, I'm Christian. And
I don't know, if you didn't know, I asked you not, are you a suicide? I asked you if you were suicidal.
You're spreading blasphemy. And then I responded next, saying, you're me? No, you're a retard.
With the wrong "you're," by the way.
And then he said, Jesus Christ is a faggot.
True, he literally is, okay? Jesus Christ is a man that has sex with other men, okay? That's just like an objectively true fact, okay? And Jesus Christ also... fuck, I can't even speak. Sorry, this thing is making me lose brain cells. As I was saying, before my loss in brain cells made me lose my train of thought, Jesus Christ also has a foot fetish. So I'm just saying.
And then he also responded, I honestly, you're suicide. You should be suicide. I know.
You should be suicide.
I would kill myself if I were retarded as you. And then
yes, I literally would. I'm not gonna, pretend like I wouldn't be. I'm sorry. It's just objectively true.
I responded, that's funny because you are acting suicide.
You are acting suicide. Okay.
And that is consistent, but also it's kind of jumbles up what I'm trying to say here. And then he asked me, and then Femyoz asked me, name a single person that would miss you if you killed,
And he couldn't name a single person for anyone that needed to know. He just couldn't think of a single person, which made me feel kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna, like, try to make up some shit, but nah. If
you killed your... Well, I responded, no one, because heaven exists and you don't, at Femyoz, and then Femyoz...
I don't exist, guys, that's crazy. Before I thought I existed, but oh no, I'm actually a figment of your imagination. So for the video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit it where, basically, I'm, like, disappearing. Oh no, guys, I'm not real, I don't exist. Heaven exists, but I don't. Oh no, fuck! I'm disappearing now! Shit! It's because I don't exist! And then and then it's gonna, like, fade away, and then it's gonna, like, fade so that, until it looks like this. Yeah. It's gonna be an awesome part of the video. Sorry. I had to include that. Is it lagging? Chat, let me know if the stream is lagging, so I can fix it. If need be. Anyways, let's continue.
Lol, you just admitted no one loves you, haha. And I was like, wow, he's really dummy, ass dumb. That is
dummy, the ass dumb. Wow, what a fucking roast. Oh shit, what will I ever do? Oh my god, he just roasted me. There goes my career. Before I thought I had a chance at salvaging my career, but after hearing that one, I don't think so anymore.
Crazy that he would act like that. Yeah, you could tell this gets worse. And then he says, worthless Lamau, literally...
You already showed that screenshot. You already showed this. This is... What are you doing?
Hang yourself. Honestly, I would not do that because I want to get to heaven, but you are not, so...
Unfortunately, it appears that heaven is not real. Sucks to suck.
You're worthless. You're more.
It's lagging. All right, 1 second. Let me fix that. All right, let me see. All right, I think we're back. Sorry. I think I'm back. I don't know. Let me know if it lags again. I'm very sorry about that. Femyoz, it's kind of pathetic that you're having beef with a minor and thinking you are an objectively better person than them. Well, they were saying transphobic shit to me, so I don't care. Like, don't morally grandstand and pretend like, oh no, how dare you, roast some random transphobic piece of shit loser. It's like, oh, okay, wait, why do I care? Why wouldn't I do that? That's the real question I would like to know the answer to. But yeah, anyways, let me know if it lags again. Anyways, let's continue. I thought you were a femboy, not trans. I don't know if maybe I'm trans, maybe I'm a femboy. I have no idea. I don't care. I feel like I'm allowed to roast anybody, If you come at me, like, you're fair game. Like, I'm sorry. That's just, like, an objectively true fact. I don't know. Maybe you disagree with me, but, if you roast me, don't get mad as soon as I fucking roast you back, okay? I don't want to hear it. Like, this is some dumb bullshit. Anyways, let's continue.
More worthless than I ever thought in my fucking life. And this is the last message of him saying, please just kill yourself. And the world won't miss you, your family won't care, and you don't have any friends. Who cares either? You are a worthless loser.
True.
Now, I found problem with this.
I found problem. Okay? I found problem, okay, guys? I found problem.
Because clearly, there are people that do care about me, but you are an idiot to even realize that.
I am an idiot to even realize that, guys.
You are a mistake. You have fake love as your parents.
What does that even mean? What? I genuinely, like, do you mean, like, they, like, pretend to love me, but it's actually fake, and it's all a part of some grand conspiracy to trick me? Oh, okay. I see the point you're making, Gecko. Unfortunately, it's not just one spelling mistake. It's it's literally the entire thing, okay? He has not constructed a single grammatically correct sentence thus far, which is, impressive if you really think about it. Is it lagging? I hope it's not lagging.
But also, no one cares about you anymore because of your dumbass idiocy. Now, after that whole fiasco, I decided to make a video about it.
Is it lagging? Fuck. Wait, let me look and see. Shit. Is it gonna work? Okay, I think it's working now. But yeah, anyways, what was I saying? Press F to pay respects. Pray to the flying spaghetti monster to watch out over the internet connection. Well, it seems like your prayers have been answered, if I'm back. Again, we are talking about a minor, and Femyoz is 19. This is if an adult... Oh, this is like if an adult starts beating kids in Well, no. It would be like if a dumb, transphobic little shit decides to start talking shit to me, and then I make fun of them for being intellectually inferior. Not to put myself on a pedestal or anything. I'm also a dumbass, right? But by comparison, I'm basically Albert Einstein. So I decided, you know what, I think it's entertaining. It's like, if you are against trans rights, like, I'm sorry, but you lose your right to be treated like a person. Like, I don't know. It's not my fault that they are a fucking idiot, regardless of their age, right? Like, when I was their age, was I the best person ever? No. But it would actually be good if 12-year-old me had been roasted by somebody like current me. That would actually be beneficial, because I would actually learn some stuff. But, I mean, back then, I would say that I was pretty transphobic when I was that age. But guess what? I think it would have been justified for somebody that's 19 to roast the shit out of me back then. Anyways, let's continue. Imagine instead of helping... Dude, the minor's not gonna understand anything. I'm sorry. And you're saying that as if, like, there's some sort of victim. But they're not. They came at me, right? They're not gonna listen to me no matter what I say. They already don't like me. So it doesn't matter what I say, right? I'm not gonna change their mind single-handedly. But what I can do is roast the shit out of them. And I guess act as a deterrent. In a weird way. Not as a deterrent, right? Because there are going to be some people that see that and they're like, oh, I want to be in a Femyoz video, right? Because that would be funny. And I respect those people. There have been a few people that are on my Femboy Destroys Femboi Haters series that intentionally got on there, right? They intentionally whatever provoked me. And I knew what they were doing. But I entertained it anyway because it was funny, right? Anyways. People are too stubborn to listen. That is true. A minor can grow to be better. You can't. You're almost a grown-ass adult. Better than what? I don't like your point here only functions under the presupposition that I'm actually doing something wrong in the first place, which I'm not. So, you are wrong.
And yeah, and and then I decided to call my friends to actually tell them what they think about it. And
can we all just take a moment to appreciate how fucking amazing this gameplay is? It looks like it is it's reached a maximum of 10 frames a second if I'm gonna be generous. But yeah, I really like how smooth the gameplay is.
And we're gonna be showing the Discord talks. So yep, we're about to be there.
We're about to be there.
I'm gonna ask you this.
What's going on?
So recently I got DMs from Femyoz basically just telling me to kill myself and just bunch of shit like that.
Literally fucking cry about it.
Okay, so are you gonna be making a sequel here?
Yes.
I also noticed that March Baby is in this person's DMs. So something tells me that they probably complained to March Baby and asked him to make a video about it, and obviously he didn't, okay? If March Baby doesn't make a video about it, that's saying something. I'm sorry, it just is. Like, if even he doesn't give a fuck, and decides this isn't worthy of talking about, I mean, that just tells you everything you need to know.
Yes.
Nice. There you go.
But
riveting gameplay, oh my god, it even has a watermark. Yeah, the best part is definitely the created with Wondershare Filmora free plan watermark is just, it just really adds on to the viewing experience.
But my bud from like yesterday told me that there's no other way unless he has a Twitter or any other kind of media in that platform that will spread as hell.
Oh yeah, this shit's really spreading. It's gotten a massive 64 views. That's awesome.
Wow.
So what's the only thing you can think of that could get rid of him?
If I can get rid of him, killing him. Straight up murder.
Alright, nice.
An assassin.
No,
now, if you wanna,
alright, they're gonna assassinate me, oh no.
From the internet, or just cancel him, or get him, like, his fan base removed.
Right.
That's another thing.
All of the above.
Basically, all of the above, okay.
It's all of the above.
A lot more exposition. You gotta...
So, how do you want to get rid of Femyoz? Do we cancel him? Do we murder him? What do we do here? Yes. All of it. Do it all. Get rid of them.
The video's people gotta see the video, and people gotta, feel and understand what's going on, right?
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm making.
If you just straight up said, like, kill yourself.
Yeah, and this live stream VOD is gonna get more views than your video. And my channel's dying too. That's the thing.
That's kind of
dude. All right, dude. He sent me. We exchanged DMs.
Damn, that's crazy. You already showed it.
Like, I swear to God, it just gets worse.
Wow, that's crazy. I care so much.
Just gets. Hold on, wait. I'll be right back. My one friend's calling me.
However, the video record. However, my friend is trying. However, my friend decided to log out.
Hello, English, please.
Off of the chat due to his other friend trying to call him. So
yeah, or he just didn't give a shit.
I decided to talk to my other friend, who is also a Christian, and he had something to say, which he gave us.
So as in, he's also delusional. Okay.
It's a lesson of how to get rid of people like this.
Okay. What is? Oh, it's just. It's just music for the rest of it. Okay. Surely you would want to show that. Now, what's interesting, and I don't have a recording of this, but he VC'd me. Like, he called me. He begged me for a voice chat. He didn't include that. I asked him 2 weeks ago in the comments why he didn't include it. He says, IDK because you're, still be exposed anyway. Whatever the fuck that means. I have no idea. But yeah, anyways, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. But yeah, anyways, it was basically a VC of me roasting the shit out of him. It was pretty funny, actually. So I wish he had included it. But he didn't. So I guess it's gone forever. Anyways, what, the only time you lost an argument against minor, you ended up wait, what? Again, I think you're referring to when I leaked somebody's face and then apologized. That wasn't from losing an argument. Like, if you actually knew your Femyoz lore, you would know it was because they nuked my server. That's not an argument that I lost. Like, what? That has nothing to do with making good or bad arguments. Yeah, either way. I like how he doesn't edit out the starters. Yeah, me too. That's, like, my favorite part as well. Actually, no, that's my second favorite part. I still can't get over how awesome the Wondershare Filmora watermark is. Gecko, something tells me you would probably defend Leafy is here as well. You'd be like, oh, yeah, dude, Leafy was, like, the represents the golden age of YouTube. I bet you're one of those motherfuckers. Yeah, like every other commentary spurg. However, stuttering is great. Lol. Acts like he's got some mental problems. Yeah, I don't know. They gonna send some mercenaries over internet beef, deranged, literally batshit insane. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if somebody literally wants to fucking kill me over YouTube drama, like, I'm sorry, I have a right to make fun of it. Even if they're 12 years old and they're saying that they are literally gonna assassinate me. I have a right to make fun of that. I'm sorry. I don't care if Jalen defended Leafy 2 years ago. So wait, let me get this straight. Because somebody that isn't me, somebody that is their own individual person, defended Leafy over 2 years ago, I am somehow personally responsible for that, even though they fucking hate Leafy now, and, that makes me a hypocrite. First of all, I wasn't even friends with Jalen 2 years ago. In fact, I didn't even know she existed back then. And secondly, I'm not her fucking dad, right? Like, what? They seem to be new, not up on the lore. Yeah, they are definitely new. But yeah, anyways, yeah. The next video we're gonna watch is a video from, it's called,
hello.
It's
so
from
today we're
L
going to be
Pigeon,
talking about a YouTuber
and,
named
oh
Femboy.
god, it's playing. I didn't mean to play it. But yeah, anyways,
Hello. So today
hold on 1 second. Annoying the shit out of me. Alright, anyways, it's from L Pigeon. It's called At Femyoz is Embarrassing. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what this absolute masterpiece is all about.
Today we're going to be talking about a YouTuber named Femyoz. Femyoz?
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's literally me.
Femi bunches of oats. Anyways, if you guys couldn't tell from his very clever name, or just by looking at any of his thumbnails, Femyoz is a femboy. So
wow, astute fucking observation. That's crazy. Wow. I wonder where he got that idea.
that already means that we have so much in common. He's
oh yeah, we sure do.
also a left-wing, trans-right, debate me bro YouTuber who streams at least 5 hours almost every single day. Which
You better believe I do. Not for 5 hours though, sadly. I'll get there one day, alright? I'll get there one day.
is either very impressive or very depressing, depending on how you look at it. And he has this infatuation with saying the N-words.
Dude, I love the N-word.
So, yeah, he's also racist. So there's a little...
Ah, yes, because saying a word non-derogatorily in the context of a joke is the same thing as actual bigotry. Yeah, okay. But yeah, continue morally grandstanding over nothing.
Background information on my good buddy Femyoz. Now, based off of what I've told you about him, this Femyoz might seem like a pretty swell fellow to you guys.
I sure do.
Well, what I'm about to tell you is gonna make you guys like him even more.
Oh, that's awesome. As if that was somehow even possible.
Because Femyoz is an attention seeker.
Oh, I mean, I guess that is true. I am, in fact, an attention seeker.
Now, we all love attention seekers, but
I sure do.
I think that Femyoz may take it to the next level.
You better believe I do.
Femyoz is one of those people that really likes to start drama with people.
I sure do.
And a very recent example of this is with the commentary YouTuber Achito. Apparently Achito got injured or hurt on a camping trip or something, and Femyoz, being the kind soul that he is, left over 100 comments
of me just saying kind things, yes.
On that video, pretty much making fun of him for getting hurt.
Yeah, imagine getting hurt. Like, R.I.P. Bozo.
Which, I mean, seems a little obsessive to me. It was so bad that Achito himself made a video responding to some of the comments that Femyoz made and pretty much kind of roasting him, and it was really funny. But what was even funny...
I mean, it is probably the only... In fact, it is the only Achito video that I actually laughed while watching. So I will give him that.
Funnier than that was Femyoz's response.
But that's just because I like when people talk about me. I'm more likely to find jokes about me funny, right?
Oh, well, I may have made a fool out of myself, but at least I made $2.
Actually, that is $2.55. You fucking idiot, alright? Learn how to read numbers.
This man made an absolute fool out of himself. But apparently it was worth it because he made $2 whole Like,
no, it was $2.55, okay? Get it right, okay?
The amount of secondhand embarrassment that I am getting right now is...
That sounds like a skill issue.
Unreal. Like, I was already embarrassed for him, like, seeing the way he dresses and acts and stuff, but this...
Imagine getting mad over me wearing a skirt. Like, that's kind of sad and pathetic, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but, like... if I'm cringe, then I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's just made it 10 times worse. Are you seriously okay with people losing any respect they had for you because you got $2 lousy? Like, what can you even get with $2? Maybe
I already specified I got 2 bags of chips with the ad revenue.
Candy bar? I know for sure you can't get 2 bags of chips.
Dude, I'm on that YouTube grind.
That kind of money. So, like, I don't know what his problem...
Wait, what did he just say?
Sure, you can't get 2 bags of chips for that kind of money. So...
actually, yes you can. You literally can. I don't think that a bag of chips, a single bag of chips that costs more than $1 would be a reasonable price. I'm just saying.
So, like, I don't know what his problem is. I don't know why he's so stupid, but I honestly find it kind of funny. And yeah, I just thought I should share this with you guys.
The extra 55 cents, of course, covers tax. Wow, that video was fucking awesome. That was amazing. But yeah, what am I even... Oh, right, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this live stream, but, I love how Gecko in chat is like, oh yeah, but what about that one singular instance in which you did something that was kind of bad, that you've, like, publicly apologized for, like, 50 trillion times, where you leaked somebody's face to roast them after they nuked your server, and then admitted to being in the wrong, and haven't done anything like that since. But apparently you think it's worth bringing up, even though I've already addressed it. I feel like the regulars here are getting annoyed by how often I address it. You got a lot of YouTube haters, Femyoz. You better believe I do. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna morally grandstand, but then say that I'm a lol cow with, like, no actual evidence. Like, what? How does somebody... I don't think you can be exposed as a lol cow. I think you either are or you aren't. Like, it's not something you can get exposed for things that lead you to be a lol cow, right? Or a horror cow, right? Depending on how bad you are. But yeah, Chris Chan, you know, wasn't considered a lol cow until he got exposed for being a lol cow. Not exposed for, you know, fucking his mom or anything like that. You know, but okay. You did it 2 times? You mean the Valid Els situation? Well, I'm sorry, but Valid Els isn't a person, so he doesn't count. Usually I don't count that because I don't see Valid Els as, like, human. Since he's, like, known for outing trans children to their transphobic parents. But okay. No, oh no, poor innocent Valid Els. I feel so bad. It's like, oh yeah, like I give a shit. Anyways. Where was I going with this? You morally grandstand also says his opinions are... Well, I do believe well, I'm not a moral relativist, though. So I do believe, at least to an extent, I believe in some sort of objective morality. Not like what you would intuitively think of. I guess a better term for it would be moral universalism, right? Essentially, if you set certain standards or believe in a few basic axioms, right? So, for instance, pleasure is preferable to pain, right? Well, you know, it is, right? So unless you want to disagree with shit like that, or be like, oh, actually, it's preferable if we minimize utility, right? Like, if you are willing to, whatever, presuppose things that we should all sort of collectively agree upon, like, good things are good and bad things are bad, you know, really obvious shit like that. Yeah, it's better if we maximize human happiness and minimize human suffering. Like, there are things that objectively adhere to that objectively go against it, etc., right? So when I talk about whether or not something is objectively right, I am implicitly, I guess, applying certain standards, right, that most people won't disagree with, right? Now, if you do disagree with them, then you can say, oh, well, I don't believe in that standard, and then we can have a philosophical debate. But, you know, so unless you believe things like committing murder is actually good, or human suffering is the best, we should maximize that, right? I don't think that there's any reason to disagree there, right? So when I talk about whether or not something is objectively good or bad, I usually assume that whoever I'm talking to isn't batshit crazy, right? Because something that is objective is, for instance, the law of non-contradiction, right? That's an objective way we can measure this, right? So if you believe that it's good to maximize human happiness and minimize human suffering, but your actions are the opposite. You are in favor of maximizing human suffering in your actions or in the actual ideas you believe, then you would be violating the law of non-contradiction in terms of what you believe in one instance versus another, right? For instance, if you believe that, let's say that we, maybe there's no, deity that explicitly states that A doesn't equal B, let's say, right? But we both sort of agree on that, right? We sort of presuppose that A and B are not the same. And let's say that it is also the case that A and C are the same. Well, it would be the case that if you were to say that you believe that B and C are the same, well, that would be a wrong belief, right? Unless you want to argue that A actually does equal B, which it doesn't, and that you already agree it doesn't, then it would be, well, a violation of the law of non-contradiction. So that's sort of where I'm coming from. Like, you would be objectively wrong there, given certain parameters, I guess, right? There'd be certain parameters. If believing is well, no. For instance, you can believe anything, right? You can believe 2 + 2 = 5. That's your belief, but you'd be objectively wrong. Now, I personally believe that 2 + 2 = 4, and that's objectively right. Like, that's not my subjective opinion, right? But for instance, let's say that there is an alternate universe where the syllables that the number 5 is comprised of, when we refer to it, actually refers to 4, and vice versa. Okay, well, if that's the case, then you'd have different parameters, and then we would be having a different argument. Or not a different argument, but it would be worded differently, right? But given certain parameters, we can make determinations about what is or is not objectively true or false, right? So given certain parameters, we can assert that yes, this is objectively true, or no, this is not objectively true, this is objectively false, or we don't have enough evidence to conclude either way, right? So, again, Femyoz, you gave the worst definition of being objective. Well, I'm sort of explaining how I see it in a philosophical context, right? When I say objective, right, in a philosophical context, I'm mainly talking about whether or not something adheres to parameters that we all agree upon, right? Now, if I'm arguing with an insane person, I might not appeal to that as much, right? If I'm arguing with an insane person that believes that suffering is preferable to pleasure, then we might have to go more towards, okay, here's why my moral foundation is more logical, right? But if we agree upon certain axioms, let's say, we define things a certain way, and we agree on a few basic fundamental ideas, then if we assume that those are givens, then based on that information, we can infer some level of objectivity to it. And even to its most basic components, right? I believe it is objectively the case that I consciously experience something, right? I might be a brain in a vat, but I know that I am conscious in some sense of the word, even if I don't entirely know what that truly is. I know that I have experiences that are good, / preferable, / desirable, / experiences that bring me happiness, and vice versa, right? So I sort of presuppose that. And I also presuppose that everybody around me is real, right? Is it an objective fact that I know for sure? Well, no, but I presuppose it. Hey, thank you, Mega Pistol, for the $1. Happy Halloween. Why, thank you. I'm gonna end stream soon. But yes, I appreciate any and all donations. So thank you very much, Mega Pistol. I think you've donated quite a few times now, actually. But yeah, So, again, whether or not something adheres to something on, like, a logical basis is objective, right? it is objectively the case that based on certain parameters we've set, right? X doesn't equal Y and Y equals Z. Okay, well, we know that X does not equal Z, right? Like, objectively, based on those parameters. Now, you could argue, well, those parameters are fake. It's like, okay, we could go that route if you want, but usually people don't like to go that route. So, there's not really a contradiction there. It's just the way we use words, really. There's no such thing as being entirely objectively bad, or of there being 100% proof of anything, right? Yeah, so it's like, the word objective means nothing if you take it to the point where it's like, you have to have 100% proof to label anything as objective, right? Okay, well, you don't even know if for all you know, it could be the case that your entire life is a schizophrenic delusion, and that 2 + 2 actually does equal 5, But you assume that that's not the case, right? Based on everything you know, right? And again, I think it is a fair statement to say, okay, 2 + 2 objectively equals 4, right? I think that that's a fair statement. You don't even know. I mean, what if numbers aren't real? What if you're just saying gibberish and no one understands you, and you're having a schizophrenic delusion and you're actually in a psych ward? Well, that could be the case, but it's not. Morality is not societal. By your own standard, if morality is solely dictated by what a plurality of people say, then you would be arguing inadvertently, without even realizing it, that slavery used to be morally justifiable. It wasn't. Just because there is a perception by society of something as morally just does not necessitate that that is the case, right? It used to be seen as immoral to have gay people marry each other. In fact, there are still some people that believe that. But that used to be what a plurality of people believed. But that was still a wrong belief nonetheless. Slavery was just as reprehensible, morally speaking. Because I'm not a moral relativist, right? I am quite the opposite. I am against things like moral relativism, right? Morality should be based on some consistent framework that we can use, right? It should be based on something that is rooted in logic and reasoning, right? Nifty is just being nice. You guys realize how funny it is? You call them parasocial when you see a compliment and think they want validation. It's like, people can be nice. Like, I don't see what the issue is. It's like, like Olivia Bean said, you can't prove the world wasn't created yesterday, right? But you might say, okay, it's like an objective fact that it was, created billions of years ago, even if you're not 100% certain, right? Nothing can be, at least, you can't know anything truly with 100% certainty, right? So I could go the route, well, nothing is objective, everything is just, but that's not useful, right? There's nothing useful about saying that, oh, actually, the world is all just my subjective interpretation. Well, no, that seems silly, right? That there are certain things we can presuppose and then go from there, right? I presuppose that I am conscious and that other humans are conscious like me in a similar fashion. I don't have evidence of that, right? But I make that presupposition, right? I think it's a fair one for me to make, intuitively. Now, I mean, I could be wrong, but I assume that I'm correct on that. And I think most people do as well. But the framework will never be consistent throughout time, meaning that our framework isn't consistent and or right. Whose framework? I believe that my framework is as correct as I am able to make it. I'm not saying it's perfect necessarily, right? I'm sure that there is some sort of flaw somewhere with some amount of things, with something I've said, right? I mean, I'm not perfect, right? But until somebody can show me what that is, right, and logically debunk whatever it may be, then I'm not going to assume that I'm wrong. I'm not going to necessarily assume that I must always be correct, right? There have been times I've been wrong. That's how my positions on certain things have changed over time. I'm not evading the question of why I consider my opinions objective. And I'm not saying all of my opinions are objective, right? But what I am saying is that there are some things that are objective, right? There are some opinions, quote unquote, that I hold that are objectively true. It is my correct opinion that 2 + 2 = 4. It's my opinion, but it's objectively true, right? Anything can be an opinion, right? Now, some opinions are going to be more subjective. For instance, in my opinion, vanilla is the best flavor of ice cream. That's not an objective reality. That's just my personal preference, right? But that's my opinion, right? That's my opinion based on what I like, right? That's a lot different from having the opinion that, assuming that we are all conscious human beings, and that pleasure is preferable to suffering. It is good to maximize pleasure, right? That's like the objectively correct way of doing a logical follow through to that notion, right? That would it would be objectively false to say that if pleasure is preferable to pain, that we should maximize pain. Well, that doesn't make any sense. That would be illogical. That would be a violation of the law of non-contradiction. So we wouldn't make that statement, right? I hope this is making sense. And yes, obviously everyone's going to yeah, language is circular to an extent. I agree. I mean, usually when we use language, we're trying to refer to something. Get them on or shut the fuck up because they're getting... That's true. I'm going to end stream anyway. This isn't meant to be a debate stream. So, but you can come on a debate stream. Sure, but isn't that... Yeah, it's like I'm against moral relativism, right? In the sense that I do believe in some level of objectivity, right? I believe that, okay, we experience qualia. I know I experience qualia, right? I know that as like an objective fact, really, right? I have experiences. I experience good emotions and bad emotions. Now, it's going to be, now, for all I know, I can't know with 100% certainty, right? Because I'm not going to be, unless I'm, like, experiencing both sets of emotions at the same time, but for all I know, I could have been created 1 nanosecond ago, and I've never experienced anything, actually, until now, right? That's entirely possible, right? But I assume that's not the case, right? Again... But that's not moral relativism. That's more along the lines of, I don't know 100% sure what is or isn't real, right? But I assume certain things are, right? That's not relativistic. That's just, I make certain presuppositions and acknowledge the fact that, yeah, I presuppose a few things. But either way, I'm ending stream now. Yeah. I hope you're all doing well today. Anyways, if you enjoyed this live episode of Femboy Destroys Femboy Haters, which I know I got a little bit carried away at the end, arguing with somebody in chat, make sure to let me know if you liked it by leaving a like. If you really liked it, feel free to support me with the Streamlabs link in the description below. It really helps out the channel. It helps me a lot as well. I need the money. Sorry for e-begging. I'm just not the most, I'm not the richest human being on the planet, to be honest. But, anyways, yeah. Let's see. Who's winning so far, chat or Femyoz? Obviously me. It's not even disputed. Anyways, let's see. They weren't saying that just to be nice. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's weird to me how, like, people will, like, get upset over people saying nice things to and or about me. That's a very strange thing. It's like, have you ever considered the possibility that sometimes people might just like me? Maybe not everybody hates me, or despises me, or hate watches me. Have you ever considered maybe that's the case? I know, it's crazy. It's almost like maybe I perhaps potentially have a few redeeming qualities, maybe potentially. But yeah. Also, you can be a moral objectivist without having any prior proof for moral truths. You don't need to map out every moral truth. Just believe certain moral claims are true regardless of our beliefs. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd say it's not even a matter of being an objectivist it's more along the lines of I'm just an anti-relativist. I'm a universalist, I guess. I guess that'd be like the most accurate description of me, is moral universalist. I like that term better but the reason is because people misunderstand me when I say that I'm an objectivist, right? People think I'm like appealing to something that I'm not, right? It's because at the end of the day, I mean, at heart, I'm an existentialist, right? My entire foundation is built off of some level of existentialism, right? And somehow from there, I worked my way up to utilitarianism, right? But my framework is primarily that of an existentialist, because that's sort of where my brain leans naturally. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Nifty Narfi. Goodbye, Nagato Uzumaki. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Let's be real, I didn't. Goodbye, Gecko and Robin. Goodbye, Waddle Bottle. Goodbye, Olivia Bean. Goodbye, Hoopty Scoopty. And I hope that you all are doing well for the rest of the day. Goodbye, The Shinpin. Goodbye, Rin Plays. And, is there anybody else? I think that was everybody. Goodbye, Odd Meat Gang, who says gay ass. Thank you for sharing. Goodbye, Layston, if you're still watching. Layston, however you say your name. I just want to tell you so. Oh, feel free. Did you know that Toad and Sonic the Hedgehog are related because their last name is Ribeiro da Silva? I did not know that. God damn. Some people just like being a simp. Some are here for the fun combos. It's all chill. Yeah, it's like people get mad at Nifty Narfi for like saying nice things. It's like the biggest non-issue. It's like I actually like when people say nice things. I appreciate people like that. Are you anti-cultural relativism? In what regard? As in, like, some cultures are better than others? This might sound kind of yikesy, but I can explain. Yeah, I mean, I am of that belief. Like, for instance, cultures that force women to cover their faces are objectively worse because they oppress women, right? In that regard, cultures that are anti-gay are objectively worse. Like, I'm willing to say that. Like, I don't care if it's, like, gonna get me canceled or whatever, right? Like, I will say what I believe. And on that note, that's a perfect note to end on. But yeah, I will say that it's like, I don't know. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed. You should invade 4chan. Yeah. Femyoz doesn't even know how to pronounce it. Shut up. Alright, goodbye everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. Smash like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, wait. I will